Hi guys, welcome to Daily Tips with Monica. I do appreciate you guys for coming. I know this is a new time that you guys are not used to me coming on, but I appreciate you guys for coming. So if you have not hit that like button, hit that like button. If you want to share me out, share me out to all different platforms. Um, what we're going to talk about today is how to spot how to spot that you may be in an emotionally abusive relationship. Remember, I was saying on my last live that I was going to talk about the three different forms of abuse, and this is the first part of it. We're going to talk about emotional abuse. Um, so, um, little do you guys know, emotional abuse can be incredibly hard to spot, even in your own relationship. Physical abuse is, we know there is a clear line that doesn't get crossed, but emotional abuse can be downplayed or minimized by both of the people in the relationship. But if you ask yourself what qualifies um, as being emotional abuse, it often manifests as a way for the abusive partner to get power or control by um, being very demeaning and invalidating or from preventing the other person from doing those things that they want to do. Um, like spending time with your family, spending time with your friends, um, or having a say so in the household finances, or um, they may try to downplay the emotional abuse by saying that they're teasing or joking or just telling it like it is. Or um, another thing they could be is a fear that if you do something that displeases them, they want to physically harm you. They make it like seem like if you do something, I'm gonna physically harm you. But it's more of an implied threat. Um, and this could be the abusive partner threatening to kill themselves if their partner leaves, or the person is telling you, they'll never survive without you. Um, the real damage of a emotionally abusive relationship many times come from a psychological threat. If you think you might be in an emotionally abusive relationship, you may not be alone. There's a lot of people in this world that or have experienced some type of psychological aggression by their partner in life. Um, Here are some few signs that um, um, that may give you pointers on making you realize that you may be in an emotionally abusive relationship. So the first thing is the person is coming on real strong. Like when you're in an emotionally abusive relationship, it often becomes escalate real quick. They act like they are madly in love with you. They sweep you off your feet. They confess their love for you and want to move in together in a couple of weeks, like in no time. It comes on like a hurricane. Um, like you close your eyes and open it back up, and boom, you're there in your home, um, eating up all your food. But what it does is often um, stems from an insecurity that the person that is abusing you has about the relationship in general, and it is an effort to feel secure about the relationship. They try to control you by being near you all the time. If everything feels too rush or your intuition is picking up that something's not right, listen to it. um so guys, if this person that your significant other, when you started off, they was coming on real strong. They were saying, "Oh, I really want to be with you. I really want to love you. Um, I want to move in with you." Um, in the next 2 3 weeks, and you know what I'm saying, you like, wow, this is a lie, you like me that much, but then you may not know they're trying to mentally get into your head and try uh to help their insecurities and make them feel secure in the relationship, so they want to move fast to make sure you're not doing anything. So make sure you are taking taking that, because if you, I'm gonna be honest, like me, you shouldn't, like, I say after 2 3 4 5 months you should be able to um conversate with a person enough to know what kind of individual they really are. In 2 3 weeks you're not really getting to know a person, but in 3 4 5 months you should be able to know a person and what they're about and what kind of person they really are. Because one thing about a person that is abusive, they can't hide that kind of abuse for long. So the second thing is, the partner is standing in the way of other relationships that you have. Um, a lot of women have stated that their partner has tried to keep them from seeing family and friends. Know that, with abusive relationship, it does come with isolation, but getting an outside perspective on your relationship can help shed some much needed light on what's really happening, which is why the person that is the abuser may want to prevent friends and family from having access to you. But at the same time, it can also look completely different. The abuser may portray you, they may try to betray you as bad or wrong in an effort to have family members turn against you. So this is another way they'll try to keep you secluded, and they just want you to be right there in front of them, being with them all the time, and they want to keep you isolated from your family and friends, so they can control you and control your situation, so anyone can't say anything about their bad behavior. So what they do is they isolate you. And you don't have to ask people for opinions and stuff like that. If you always around them, then you never have a chance to ask anybody anything. So make sure that you're not allowing anyone to isolate you from your family or your friends. Make sure that you always is able to be, build a relationship. And then yes, they will try to say, portray that that your family members are trying to turn them against, trying to turn you against your significant other, and it don't even be like that. It's just some type of power they trying to have over you, to try to let hey, I want to control you. I want to mentally be in your mind. I want you to stay by my side every day. So, what I'm saying, because 9 times 10, if they're emotionally abusive towards you, obviously they're doing something that's not right out in there in the streets. So they want to keep you close to make sure you don't find out anything, because having family and friends, they know family gonna always keep it real with you. Some family members may like, that's not my business, but sometimes your family and friends will let you know in so many ways that, hey, something is going on, girl, you need to nip that in the bud. um the third thing is, you blame yourself. um when you have a partner that's always uh like berates you, or disrespects you, or say you see it as something you brought on, there is a belief that a abuser put into a person that they're abusing mind, that it's their fault. You think if only if I were good enough, my partner wouldn't treat me this way. And you have to stop. Don't if and so if you're dealing with someone that constantly finds a problem with what you're doing and always being speaking or doing disrespectful things to you, then you need to walk away. You one thing about it, why would you want to be in a relationship where you're constantly being disrespected? Honestly, when you're constantly being disrespected and they're telling you the things that you're doing are not good enough and they make you feel like you're nothing. You don't want to be in a relationship like that. Who wants to be in a relationship like that? No one. No one wants to be in a relationship where someone is constantly berating them and disrespecting them. Go to bed. Go to bed. So don't blame yourself for someone else's bad choices and bad behavior. Choose not to deal with that. Know that, you can move on from people like that. You don't have to blame yourself for another person's bad behavior. Um, the fourth thing, they make you feel like crap. So if your partner is constantly putting you down, and then you may be in a emotionally abusive relationship. Now, someone may feel like it might not be a big deal, but little by little, the harassment crushes your self-esteem. The things you say or do are labeled stupid, you call fat or ugly or worthless. The more you hear that, the more you start to believe it. It is true. The believe it is true, and it's not. So don't make no one make you feel like you're crap. Don't take nobody crap. That means don't take no one calling you stupid, calling you fat, calling you ugly, and you're worthless. One thing about it, God made everyone different, and everyone is not going to be the same. So, um, everyone don't learn the same, everyone don't look the same, and everybody's not going to be all the same size, and everybody is worthy of something. And y'all, I promise you guys, me myself, I had, let me tell you something. I had to learn that I'm worthy myself. I'm gonna be honest. I felt like, when I really felt worthless when I was in I was in emotionally abusive relationship. And I felt worse is because that person made me feel like I was worthless, like I wasn't good enough, like I wasn't um uh that no one would want me or no one would accept me for who I am, and I had to dumb myself down to make them feel superior, and I'm ugly and things like that. But little did I know that's how they felt on the inside. That's why they said those things that they said, because that's how they feel, and they want to put that bad feeling on you so you can be there in misery with them. And you don't want to be in misery with anyone. You do not want to be in misery with anyone. And that's honest. Like me myself, I don't want to be um having low self-esteem because of somebody else and they self-esteem problems. So when people like that, they have or emotionally abusive, they have self-esteem problems, and they want your self-esteem to be feel just as bad as their self-esteem. They may feel like just because they feel worthless, they gonna make you feel worthless, and you don't have you're not worth. Let me tell you something. Listen to me today. You are not worthless. You're worthy. You're worthy of all the good things in this world that God is going to provide for you. Even if, what I'm saying, no matter what someone says, you're not stupid. You're not stupid. And know that, guess what? No. And this is what I tell my little girl. No, everyone everyone is not going to be the same size. Everyone is not going to be pretty, but still have that confidence in yourself to know that, hey, I may not be the prettiest or the smallest girl in the world, but I am somebody and I know my worth and I know who I am. And that what matters the most. The fifth thing is your significant other is gaslighting you. So gaslighting is all about making you doubt your own perspective or sanity. For example, when you confront your partner about them isolating you from your friends and family, they might try to make you believe it's your fault that your friends don't want to see you more often. Suddenly, the truth seems fuzzy. In an emotionally abusive relationship, your partner may deny that any abuse ever happened or shift the blame to you. So it's all about the power and control, the power and control the will. So power, like to have the power to control the will. So they will be another thing would be gaslighting. Like they'll make you feel as though all those things that are happening in your life and all those people that are not in your life no more, they're not in your life because of you, not because of something that they did or something that they keeping them away from you, but because they probably say, well, they want to be away from you, but what's in real life is they actually are trying to make you feel like your friends don't love you, your friends don't want to be in your life, and that's all a lie. That's all a lie. So don't let no one light you. Don't make no one like you and making you feel like people are not in your life that's supposed to be in your life. Okay, the sixth thing is your partner. Now this is going to be a kind of like a little thing for me because I'm gonna tell you about this. Your partner is allowed into your phone. So that doesn't mean the occasion, hey, can you send a text while I'm driving or find this song to play? That's pretty innocent. But if they have all your passwords, they check on you frequently, they read your text messages, force you to put on location services so they can track your every move, that's digital abuse, which falls on the realm of emotional abuse. Your partner is also likely being digitally abused if they're fears if you take too long to respond to their text or they demand you send them explicit pics or send you unwanted explicit pics. So if your partner want all your passwords, want all just to keep in they have trust issues. So they're going to keep tabs on you and make sure you're not doing anything. But you know what? When they want doing things like that, then that means that they're the one that's doing something, and they want to make sure that you're not doing something. So they want, but then those and oh, they want to have your password and stuff, but you can't have their password. But they all through the night they're testing and um entertaining other people. And the seventh thing is they are they are And then the last but not thing is, and we're going to talk about this tomorrow. You're also being physically abused. There isn't a clear divide between emotional abuse and a physical assault. 95% of men who physically abuse their partners also mentally abuse them. Your partner may also threaten to hurt you, loved ones, and your pets. So Um, so they all go together. Physical, if they're physically abusing you, they're going to emotionally abuse you. And what that means is they're going to threaten to harm you, your loved ones, and your or anything that you love. And you're gonna want to stay to feel like you have to protect your family. But little did you do, you can walk away and they not do nothing. They just talking to try to get you to stay and get you to be in misery and beat on you because of all those things in the past that they had went through the childhood. They putting you through it. They beating on you because they want control. They want to have you so afraid of them that you will not leave. But you have to have that fight in you. You have to have that fight in you to where, you know what, I don't deserve this. Just know it. I'm telling you ladies, telling you men that even men go through physical abuse. Even men go through physical abuse. And so I can't just say ladies, but men's go through physical abuse as well. So um know that you're worthy. You are worthy. Excuse me. Know that you are worthy of all the respect and love in the world. And no one should emotionally or physically abuse you. We're going to talk more on physical abuse tomorrow. So I am going to go ahead and recap. The first thing is the person comes on real strong. So the first thing is the person comes on real strong. They want to be with you. They want to move in with you in the next week or so. Um, and you have to be careful of that because there is a hidden agenda behind that. Because 9 times out of 10, they don't have nothing. They don't have no place to go. They stand in their mama house and they just want to live on somebody because they ain't got no job, they ain't got no car, they ain't got nothing. So they want to bring hell up in your house. The second thing is they stand in the way. Your partner is standing in the way of your other relationship. So they don't want you to be um, friends, be close to your friends, family, or anybody that you are close with. They want to get you off to yourself to where you feel alone and you feel like you're not worthy and then just mistreat you. But you don't have to be that way. You can always have a choice to walk away. No matter how much they threaten you, you always have that choice to walk away. Don't let no one make you. Don't let no one make you feel like you don't have a choice to walk away because you do. Um, the third thing is you blame yourself. Never blame yourself. Never blame yourself when they make threats at you. Never blame yourself. Know that you know that you are worthy. Know that you are worthy. You are worthy of all those good things that came your way. You don't have to accept someone's bad behavior, and you don't have to blame yourself why they act the way that they do. That is something that you cause. That's something that they got to deal with within themselves, and you don't have to deal with it. They make you feel like the fourth thing is they make you feel like crap. So if they're constantly putting you down and they're calling you out your name, being disrespectful towards you, then you are being emotionally abused. And you need to remove yourself out of that relationship because let me tell you something, you will actually believe it. You will actually believe that what that person is saying is actually true. And that's not good. You want to be with someone that makes you feel like you're beautiful, even if you are not the most beautiful person in the world. You still want to be with someone that makes you feel beautiful on the inside, but you got to have to feel that beautiful inside anyway. You shouldn't put your happiness on other people. You should want to be happy on your own, and you should be able to build your own self confidence. The fifth thing is they're gaslighting you. So they making you doubt your own self. Don't let someone make you doubt your own perspective or your own sanity. Make sure you always keep your own perspective. Know what you're saying is true, and don't let no one ever make you feel that it's not. Um, The sixth thing is your partner is allowed into your phone. So I'm like this, guys. If I'm allowing you to be in your phone, giving you the privacy in your phone, then you should be able to. I should be able to have the privacy in my phone. So that means, honestly, that means that if you sometimes when you look for stuff, you'll find it, and that's true. And I have looked for stuff in previous relationship, and I have found it, and I end up being hurt. But if they want to make sure you're not texting anyone and but you can never text them, but they don't want you all up in their phone, then you need to let them know this is my phone. This is my you don't pay my phone bill. But if they're not, but sometimes they're just a way of control to make sure you're not doing anything because they're the one that's doing something. Um, the seventh thing is you're being physically abused. So like I said, emotional abuse and physical abuse are all kind of like together, and we're going to talk about it tomorrow. Um, if you are being physically abused, get out the situation. They're not going to change. They do not love you. They just want to control you. And please find the strength within yourself to walk away. It's not worth your life. Some people they want you to be miserable with them. Honestly, some people want you to be miserable with them. They want you to be uh with miserable with them. So if you are wondering if you should leave an emotionally abusive relationship, just know it gets worse. Just like the abuse, like I said with the abuse get worse. It don't get any better. It don't get any better, and it is an unhealthy relationship that may end your life. So make sure you guys are recognizing the sign of emotional abuse and remove yourself from those toxic situations. Um, so guys, I know y'all see this logo in the back. I am going to be doing a a up close and personal interview with Get Lit with Mo on August the 22nd at 7 p.m. Central Standard Time, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So you guys look forward to that. I will be doing an interview with Tracy Allen on August the 28th. Um, yeah, I will be doing an interview with Tracy on August the 28th at 7 p.m. Central Standard Time, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So look forward to that. Um, Thank you guys so much for coming. I do appreciate you guys. Just know, I understand that abuse is a tough topic, and I'm not trying to make anyone feel any kind of way. I just want to encourage you guys. I want to let you guys know I love you, and that if you need any of my support, I'm here for you. You don't have to feel like you're alone, because there's people out here that don't mind being that shoulder for you to help you move on and give you resources that can help you. Um, so guys, as well, if um if that is that's all the tips that I have, like I stated, guys, tomorrow we will be talking about physical abuse. I know that there is a real deep topic that we talk about, and I don't want to hurt anyone's feelings. So guys, have an open mind about tomorrow, and and we'll we'll just keep an open mind. So guys, make sure you guys have hit that like button. If you have not subscribed to MJ&J family, make sure you guys subscribe to MJ&J family. Make sure you hit that notification bell so you'll be notified when I come out with another video. As well, check out my feature channel for the month. That is Everyday Life with the Kelly Girls. As well, if you have not subscribed to my mom, BJ's Good News, make sure you guys are connecting to that. Make sure you guys are connecting to the McRae Kingz. We are all a part of the TBT squad, and they come on at 11:15 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. So thank you guys so much for coming. Like I always tell you guys, don't let anything or anyone steal your joy. If they can give it to you, they can't take it away. So y'all have a happy Monday, and I'll see you guys later.